What's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. The Zone. We in the building. Let's get it. You know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Live boxing talk. Charles Lolo Harris, 17-year-old boxing phenom, the number one prospect in boxing. Let's get straight into it, man. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Charles Lolo Harris, he's ready to make a statement. He wants to, you know what I mean? He wants to be one of the best fighters in the world. I'm excited to see how Lolo, how he sets off, man. How he comes up in the game, how he comes up in the rankings, how Lolo sets it off. You know what I mean? I want to see how Lolo climb up in the rankings. I want to see Lolo become a world champion. You know, I watched a fighter yesterday, Shakur Stevenson fight. It was cool, man. I watched Chris Colbert fight. It was okay. But I noticed one thing, man. Lolo, he got that it factor. He got that it factor, man. Without a shadow of a doubt. The kid is very exciting. He's exciting to watch. He got a lot of power. He got a lot of speed. He's accurate with his punches. You know what I'm saying? Lolo the truth on God. Lolo the truth on God, bro. And you know what? Lolo's a very accurate puncher. He got a lot of speed. He got a lot of athleticism. He got a lot of power. And I'm saying, we're going to set the panel off. We're going to talk about Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury as well. Anthony Joshua, he looked great last night. He looked phenomenal. Floyd Mayweather, he went to go watch Anthony Joshua fight. What does that tell you? That Anthony Joshua is a superstar in the sport of boxing. He's definitely a superstar, man. Anthony Joshua, he took care of business yesterday, man. I'm proud of AJ, man. AJ bouncing back, taking his loss. You know what I mean? Like a man. He made no excuses, bro. Came back in a rematch. Anthony Joshua dominated Andy Ruiz in the rematch. Comes back, knocks out Pulev. Come on, bro. We got to give AJ his credit, bro. We got to give Anthony Joshua his credit, man. The man taking care of business, bro. He knocking people out. He's knocking people out, man. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about Lolo, boxing phenom, number one prospect in boxing. Lolo, he has a fight coming up this Saturday. This Saturday coming up, Lolo returns back to the ring for his third fight. He said great timing and patience as well. Lolo can only get better as he gets older. Exactly. He's going to get better and better. Lolo, he's on his way. He's on his way, man. We seen Shakur Stevenson fight last night. Shakur Stevenson looked sharp. He looked good last night. Definitely. But I can tell you this much. If you would have put Lolo in a ring with that same guy that Shakur Stevenson fought last night, Lolo would have knocked that guy out, bro. I can tell you that much, bro. Lolo, he got that it factor. Lolo got natural power, my nigga. He cracking. Lolo cracking when he punch. He knocking niggas out. He knocking people out. 2 wins, 2 knockouts at only 17 years old. And he's only going to get better and better. And you know what? I'm interested. I can't wait to see what he does. At such a young age, man. At such a young age, it's going to be interesting to see how Lolo moves up in the rankings. Hit the like button right now. You know what I'm saying? Live boxing talk. H Money, Mr. The Zone. I'm back with another one. Shout out to my boy IB. You feel me? Hey, man, Lolo ready to make a statement this Saturday. He's ready to make a statement. He looking for the knockout. I guarantee it. Lolo, he's not afraid to take chances in the ring. He's not afraid. He's willing to get up in there and get the knockout. He's willing to do what it takes to get the knockout. And Lolo letting his hands go. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's letting his hands go, man. He's letting his hands go for sure. You know, people talk about the comparison with Lolo and Terrence Crawford, how Terrence Crawford is heavy-handed. Terrence Crawford got power. People see they see the same thing in Lolo. They see Lolo got natural power. He's a devastating puncher, bro. He's a devastating puncher, man. I can honestly say right now, Lolo doing his thing, bro. Jab the like button. The kid doing his thing, man. So let me try to get let me get his pops up in here so we can get this shit going. Shout out to my nigga IB, who I be, man. Accurate puncher. He's only 17. You know he's gonna get better and better. He's staying active. Now let's talk about Lolo's record during a pandemic. During this pandemic, Lolo is going for his third fight already. You got to give that man credit. We got to give his father credit. You know what I mean? We got to give the trainers credit for putting Lolo in that position. You know, whoever is in charge of Lolo's career, they doing it the right way. Definitely doing it the right way, bro. They doing it the right way for damn sure. Get my young nigga up in here, man. Shit finna go down, bro. Rob 87, what it does. Let me get Lolo pops up in here. The father and the trainer of Charles Lolo Harris. Let's get him up in here. So this Saturday is finna go down. This Saturday is finna go down for real. Lolo returns back to the ring. So we got Canelo fighting on Saturday. Canelo versus Callum Smith. We got Triple G is fighting on Friday. Triple G fighting Friday. Canelo fighting Saturday. Lolo is fighting Saturday. So we got some big fights coming up this week, man. You got the UFC. The UFC this Saturday, man, it's going to be a lot of football games, college football going on. It's going to be lit as hell. It's going to be lit as fuck, man. For real, though. Jab the like button. Mm-hmm. Let's get this shit popping, though. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. What y'all think about that matchup right there? Are you guys ready for AJ versus Fury, man? Let me know if y'all ready for that one. Who do y'all think gonna win, Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua? Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua? Who's the favorite in that fight right there? Anthony Joshua looked spectacular yesterday. Man, I appreciate Floyd Mayweather coming to the zone. It was a pleasure watching Mayweather on the zone, bro. The zone came a long way. Now you got Mayweather at the fights. That's a great look if you're a DAZN fan, bro. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather, arguably the greatest fighter that ever lived. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter that ever lived. The best fighter ever, Floyd Mayweather, bro. I never seen a fighter that good, man. Just a legend. Just a legend, bro. So they got Fury over Anthony Joshua, Rob 87. Fury. I got AJ, man. I'm going with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua knocks him out, bro. There you go. There you go right there. What's up with it? Charles Harris building.
What's the deal, H?
Man, you already know, man. I appreciate you coming through like always. You know, Lolo, man, great young fighter. 2 wins, 2 knockouts, undefeated, making his return back to the ring this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. What you think?
Hell yeah, man. I mean, how does it feel leading up, to fight week? It's fight week now.
Uh, it feels regular, you know, but at the same time, it's that
What was that, bro? You had broke up.
fight.
I can't hear you.
You know,
I think you got a phone
you,
call. You probably had a phone call.
yeah, I had a phone call. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I said, I said it's only his third fight, so we just getting started still. You feel me? Feels good though.
For real, man. How has it how has it been so far? You know, building up Lolo in 2020 during the pandemic, y'all was able to get a lot of work out there. His third fight, staying active. How is his experience now? Is he feeling like more comfortable as a professional?
Uh, Shit. I guess as comfortable as it feels to have two fights. Because he's still. You feel me? You know, uh, he's gonna try different things you know as he's maturing in that ring and seeing the pace and the speed of things. So it's still all new territory for us. You know, like they got in the nationals. You're a novice until you get 10 fights. Then you're open. You're considered open. When you're considered open, that means you could fight whoever. A guy with 40, 50 fights. Because they're saying that by the time you got 10 fights, you should pretty much know what's going on. So we're just trying to get him to open. You know.
Absolutely. Your son is considered to be possibly the next great fighter in boxing. You got a lot of good fighters in the sport. We seen one yesterday, Shakur Stevenson. He fought. What was your thoughts on his performance last night?
He's highly skilled. Shakur's a skilled fighter. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. What about you? What do you think?
He looked good. He won every round. He dominated the fight. He won. He looked good. What do you think about his opponent? Like with an opponent like that, do you feel like he should have been able to knock him out?
Toka Khan, Toka the Joker. Nah, you know what, man? I think every fighter's different. You feel me? You know, uh, I feel like every fighter's different, and people love knockouts, but you can't knock everybody out. You feel me? So it's
Do
gonna
you
be
feel?
fights. I mean, it's gonna be
How do
fights
you rate
where
his power?
who Shakur's?
Yeah, how do you rate his power?
You got, you want me to rate Shakur's power? I don't know, man. Shit, I don't. You got to ask Toka Khan that. I ain't getting hit with them shots. You know, nah, but I mean, I think he's a big puncher. I could say
Yeah,
no.
no.
I,
Okay,
that's
he's
just
not
my
a
opinion.
puncher.
I
Do
don't see him as no big puncher like
Do
that.
you feel
But
like he should have got that guy out of there? An opponent of that caliber. Do you see Lolo finishing those type of guys?
shit, Lolo's just 17. We got to be able to. I would love to tell you yes, but I got to see what he looked like at 18 and at 19, and then at 20 for me to be able to really, really just tell you. You feel me? But he's just 17, so we gotta. You feel me? One step at a time.
But just knowing your son, what you see on a regular, and as a professional, those guys he fight in Mexico, they tough guys. Like people gotta understand, those are tough fighters out there in Mexico. I seen Otha Jones the third, who was a 21-time national champion, number one amateur boxer, just take a draw in Mexico. So if Lolo knocking these guys out, his first two fights, I mean his third fight, looking for a knockout this Saturday, just knowing him. You know what I mean? Just know what type of guy he is. He likes to go get that knockout. He likes to go take the chance. You know, like you said, he's willing to go do that. And I see it in him. At 17, you can hear his punches. You can't teach power. Now we talking about power, and Lolo got it. I can say he got power. I can say that much.
Right. Yeah, I say he's definitely strong for his age. You know, I felt like he was always strong for his age and his size, but you know, like you said, he's still growing. He ain't touched his man strength yet, so you know, that's the part where we'll be able to tell. I want to say, you know, he's 17 now. You know, we're gonna see where it takes us. You feel me? We're gonna see where it takes us.
For sure. Shout out to Rob 87.
But I do think that you're born with pop. You know, that ain't nothing you could just go create or buy at the liquor store, you know.
Yeah, Lolo got that it factor. You know, I'm watching his sparring sessions. I'm watching his fights. You know, he's showing me that he got that it factor. Now, he's only 17, like you said, getting ready for his third fight. I can see Lolo staying active in 2021. How would you rate the year so far, 2020, during the pandemic for Lolo, which y'all was able to accomplish?
I mean, it was a good start, you know. You know, like I said, we're still learning, but you know, he's 2-0. We going on to his third fight. You feel me? And you know, we're gonna see what's going on out here in Mexico on the 19th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I like to hear. You know, you came on the scene, you shook up the boxing world. You know, when you first came to the channel, it was a, you know, it was a special day. I could say that. You know, it was a lot of things that we learned that day. You know, we learned about a young great fighter, a young legend was born right here on this channel. You know what I mean? And it went to other places. It went down there to the LDBC Barbershop Conversations, talked about it, put the video about Lolo and his legendary sparring session against Tank Davis. You know, so Lolo, he's doing his thing and he's holding his own with the best. You know, he been in sparring. He sparred the best fighters in the world, Gervonta Tank Davis, and he held his own.
Yeah, for sure. He did that. He did that for sure. You know, but it was a great experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all you can really grab from things like that, H, is more confidence. Ain't like he grabbed some skills from Tank. You know what I mean? He's not trying to do Tank's moves out there, but you know what you can do is gain experience, being in there with a big puncher, like you said. You know, so you know that was experience, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, and this is Lolo's debut at 126 pounds in the featherweight division. What do you expect from Lolo at 126 pounds? Do you feel like it's going to be possibly even he going to look stronger? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. You know, but we got to see it first. You know, we gotta see it for our own eyes. You feel me, to be able to really say that. But yeah, I'm looking for him to be a little bit stronger than what he was at 130, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. So Lolo been definitely looking sharp. He's getting better and better every day. You know, people talk about the comparison with Lolo and Terrence Crawford. I know Lolo is his own fighter. He got his own lane. Like, you know, he's doing his own thing. But people do see the, you know, the characteristics. People do see the similarities. It is obvious when you, like I said, when you talk about just power alone, Lolo showing that he got power like a Terrence Crawford. You know, that's why I compared him to a fighter like Crawford, because A fighter like Floyd wasn't just getting guys out of there like that. When you talk about Terrence Crawford at welterweight, the man stopped everybody. He's stopping everything. This guy right here in three different divisions, three different weight classes, undisputed champion Terrence Bud Crawford. So it's obvious that Terrence Crawford he's been doing the right things in the ring. I just want to say that it's obvious. You've been telling me about Crawford, and you pretty much really opened my eyes when it came to Terrence Crawford. I knew he was a great fighter when he knocked out Gamboa. I knew he was a great fighter then. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's just how he was able to get better. How he was able to get better and better kind of reminds me of like a Russell Westbrook type. How Westbrook just kept getting better and better. You know what I mean? And that's what Terrence Crawford is doing. And that's what we hope from Lolo in the future, to be a pound for pound king like a Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? To be number one, to be an undisputed champion like Terrence Bud Crawford. You feel me?
It's a tough, it's some tough shoes you got to follow right there. You feel me? We just trying to fill Lolo's shoes. You feel me? So, saying that, we just trying to be the best Lolo he could be. Terrence is the only guy that could wear Terrence shoes. You feel me? So, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying? We definitely look at that guy like he is a monster, and he's a hell of a fighter. You feel me? But Lolo's got to leave. He's got to do what he does. You feel me? He's starting this shit, and he just didn't start it, eh? You feel me? So we just getting our feet wet with this whole pro game. Hey, inch by inch. He's 17. Next year he'll be 18. You feel me? Then 19, then 20. So. I'm just enjoying him right now while he's 17 as a young pro in the game. And, and I'm enjoying these moments right now.
And representing California, that's a beautiful thing. When you represent a state like that, great fighters came from California, from Pomona. Let's talk about Shane Mosley, another fighter that I heard people say Lolo remind him of a young Shane Mosley. With that power, how Mosley at 135 stopped everybody. People say Mosley beat, a lot of guys from De La Hoya. He beat De La Hoya, man. Shane Mosley, he beat a lot of guys, man. Knocked out Ricardo Mayorga. He beat Antonio Margarito. Shane Mosley was knocking people out back then. He hurt Floyd. You know what I mean? Mosley almost knocked Floyd out. He came close, with that right hand. So, you know what I mean? It's just when people talk about Lolo, they see a great fighter. No matter what you say, like they see a young Terrence Crawford or a young Shane Mosley or a combination of both. You know what I mean? No, it's at the end of the day, Shane Mosley was a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall of Famer. When you look at his career, and you said that was one of your favorite fighters coming up, is that correct?
Yeah, for sure. I love Shane. Shane was a killer. Shane was a killer back. But my pops turned me on to him early, like you said, when he was down there in the low divisions, when he was just coming up. You feel me? Pops put me on him. Said it's something right here. It's something special right here. And sure enough, you feel me? The boy was something special.
So the fighters of that era, how would you rank them from Floyd Mayweather, Shane Mosley, and Zab Judah? How would you rank those guys in order?
Floyd, Shane, and then Zab.
Yep.
Yeah. That's how I'd rank them. Floyd, Shane, then Zab. You feel me? Floyd was still the smartest fighter. He was a little bit more he was more fundamentally sound than Shane,
At one point, did you feel like Shane was better than Floyd? Is that true? At one point, was he better than Floyd?
I mean, when they were in the, I'd like to think he had way more of a crack at Floyd when he was younger. You know what I mean? Because he had a lot more energy, it seemed like. No, I don't know. Shane been caught for steroids, so I don't know if that shit had to do with that or what. But that nigga seemed like he had a hell of a lot more energy when he fought like De La Hoya the first time. He as he got older, it's just like he had one punch and that was it, kind of. You relied on that power for so long. You know, that so once age hits you, shit starts declining.
For
But I
sure.
think at one point for sure, I think Shane, when he was knocking everything out, I think that he would have, been a hell of a threat to Floyd at that point. Um, he had a lot of power. Is one of those things, right? That can always, even overcome skill. You know.
For sure. For sure. When Shane Mosley had beat De La Hoya that time, they had him number one pound for pound in the world after he beat Oscar De La Hoya. I remember that. They had him over Floyd at one point though when he beat De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. I was. I went to his camp for De La Hoya. I went up there at the Big Bear and
Oh,
seen
so
Shane and
you
yeah,
met
met
Shane
him.
before.
Went to his little cabin up there in Big Bear and shit. Played some cards after that. You know what I mean? At his little cabin and shit. They invited us down there. You feel me? And yeah, yeah. Shane, I told Shane, I bet every Mexican cat at my job, on the forklift. We were all, everybody was cool at the job, and I bet them all about $50. So they was talking about they was gonna take my whole check. But Shane went ahead and you feel me, cashed me out, had me coming into the job on my day off, in sandals and flip flops, you know, yeah, picking up money. So
What you seen from Shane though? Like when you seen him in training camp, what was it about Shane that you seen? You was like, man, that kid he was a good fighter, or he was a great
oh
fighter.
yeah, I got to watch me spar up there, man. I seen the type of body shots this nigga was up in there. Oh my gosh. That type of shit. I remember his dad just looking over at me, like you see that, what I'm saying? Like he gave me that look, that the father's, senses when he sees his son do something beautiful and he looks at another person to see if they seen the same thing. But yeah, nah, he was definitely hitting hard as hell, and he had a great body shot, man. That boy could throw some mean body punches, man. I want to say, what that comes from being out here in Southern California, man. You fight a lot of Hispanic fighters, and the Hispanic fighters want to go to your body. You feel me? They want to break you down to that body. So Shane learning how to break them down to the body before they could break his body down benefited him. So he was always a great body puncher as he fought so many pressure guys down here that made him fight.
Would you say Lolo got more pop than Shakur Stevenson? Is that safe to say? I mean, I'm being real though. Like, I mean, real nigga
Come on.
shit, man. I ain't
Right.
here to cap. You
Right.
know what I mean? I think so. I think Lolo got more pop than him.
You's
I
a
believe so. At
fool, man.
17, right now, already got. I think Lolo would have knocked that guy out. He fought last night, and I'm not shy to say it. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit.
Right.
I ain't never need no. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I ain't never, bro. For real. I think Lolo got more power. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. He got more
Right.
pop than Shakur already. I can say that.
Hey,
I'm
let's say this. Let's say this. How old is Shakur right now?
23.
Let's say by the time Lolo's 23, I say for sure he'd have more pop than what Shakur had at 23. That's just my opinion. Like you said, I think for sure. Right now, that shit's hard to gauge something like that and say something like that.
I can hear it. I can hear it in their punches.
Right.
I know what I seen. I can hear. I hear Shakur hitting the bag. I seen Lolo hit the bag. I
Right.
know. You feel
Right.
me? Hey,
Right, right, right. Now I understand why you say that. Like, so I'm not gonna say that you're just, out of your mind, but you know, it's
He's that guy though. That's what
yeah.
Lolo is that guy. Now, you got a lot of good fighters out there. You know what I mean? But Lolo, like I said, he is something about him where he's willing to take that extra chance that the next guy won't get that knockout.
Hmm.
He really wanted, man, for real. Shakur could have been got that guy out of there. Is he a killer? Is he a natural killer? Does he really got dog in him? Does he got that grit?
Well,
Lolo,
you know what though? Shakur got his own style, you know, um, and in my opinion, my honest opinion, you know, um, he is defensive minded too, to a certain degree. So when you are like that, right, you're not going to turn everything. You're not going to turn on everything,
but it depends
because
on
you're
who you
still,
fight though.
yeah,
You
because you're
like look
still,
who he fighting though. You know what I mean? He wasn't fighting a world champion. He ain't
right,
he fought a bum. He fought an
right,
Uber
right.
driver. That was an Uber driver last night. Nobody had seen that dude before. I watched boxing all that. I ain't never heard that dude. He been knocked out. Dude been knocked out
Pause.
by it. For real. Like, come on, man.
Right,
I'm
right.
telling you, I want Lolo. You know what I mean? Lolo would knock somebody like that out, bro, easily. You're gonna see what he do this Saturday. Compare Lolo performance to Shakur. It's not like they fighting like Shakur fighting levels way above Lolo. That's not true. Lolo next opponent probably just as good as that dude, and you're gonna see what Lolo do with him with his food. He ain't gonna play with his food. He ain't gonna play, my nigga. That's what I'm gonna tell him. It's a different type of animal down here, man.
There you
It's a
go.
different type of animal. For real, I'm trying to tell him, man. Like niggas gonna see when Lolo a year from now, Lolo, bro, gonna be the number one prospect in boxing. And then when he get his opportunity, he gonna be just knocking fools out, bro. And his time gonna come, cause good things come to those that wait. I can honestly say that. You know what I mean? Patience is a virtue, like you tell me, H. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't the time for that. But when the time come, you gonna see. They gonna see. They gonna be like, damn. You know what I mean? And they gonna be fucked up. They gonna be fucked up then, bro. They
Right.
gonna fuck them up.
Have to see, huh, H? Shit, But I'm with you on that, man. I just don't like, you feel me? I don't like saying too much, you feel me? But
Yeah, but you know how it is in Southern California. For me, I could say
right.
in
We,
LA.
hey, we in a competitive sport, you know what I'm saying? And you got some dogs and you got some that are not dogs. You feel me? Some of the cats, you feel me, in the dog's body, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
I like to feel like I got a dog myself. You feel me? Lolo showed nothing but pissing on cats in their own gyms and shit like that. You feel me? Since a small fry. You feel me? So, you know, um, in my eyes, he's a dog. You feel me? So
hmm
I can't really speak for everybody else's little thing. You feel me? But I know Lolo fight anywhere I put him. You feel me? You
and
know.
then he got a fan friendly style too, man. That's what
Yeah.
people like about him. Like I said, I played everybody's video. I played all the young fighters' videos, and it was just something about Lolo's fight and the way he fight that all the fans like. Man, they like his style the best. They say Lolo the coldest. Like my nigga JFL said. You know what I mean? Lolo out there fucking people up. You know what I mean? He really gonna fuck somebody up. I be watching these fights every week. I be seeing boring fights like Earl Spence fight was boring. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter, but Lolo kind of impresses me like how Terrence Crawford did. I'm gonna be honest. The way Crawford had did Kell Brook,
That
that
shit
was
was
nice.
exciting. Yeah, that shit was exciting.
Man, man,
Right.
It,
You know why though? It comes back to what you say though, H. I'm telling you, you cannot buy no motherfucking power. You feel me? You could go, you could get the toughest little strength and conditioning coach, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna buy no damn power with it. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? You might be able to do more push-ups and pull-ups, but that don't mean you're gonna hit harder. You feel me? You can't buy motherfucking power. You can't buy that. It don't come sold, that comes, you know, that comes like just as you're born a puncher. You feel me? You, I mean that's just really what it is. You're born a puncher. You
yeah.
feel me?
So
Me and
so
pops talk
like
about that type of shit all the time.
so what about with the skills? Like as far as boxing skills, you can always learn and get better. But the
Yeah,
power, you
right,
can't learn
right,
that.
right. You can't learn power. You can't make the power but meter go up. You feel me?
Damn.
So
Yeah,
right.
that's something that I think about. I don't think people realize that. Like you could go learn
Yeah.
how to, tighten up your defense and things like that and become a great boxer. But that power, some people never get that. They never get it throughout their career.
And never get it. Right. Right. And I mean, honestly, in our era, we could pretty much count the punchers on our hands. You know, I mean, you can't. It's just a handful. So that still means they come a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? For real. That nigga
Yeah.
Tank, he got pop. You know, he's the real deal. He got power. He's born. He's born with power. He's got pop. You feel me? I mean, you could just see it the way he throws. Crawford, he's got pop. Uh, you know, I mean, who else is you gonna say got knockout pop like that? Who else? Who else you gonna keep saying?
Like with the little guys, right? Like the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah. Who else you gonna keep saying right now that just got
Tank.
knockout?
Tank got power for sure. Let's see. Who else got power? Terrence Crawford got power. He got power. He
Right.
got real. He knocking niggas out too, though.
So would you consider Earl Spence?
I don't know. After Mikey, I wouldn't say that.
Right.
And then with Danny, I can't say that. He's not a
Right.
puncher like that.
Right. He don't got that one hitter quitter stuff.
I thought he was though at one point, but it's like it ain't really there like that.
You also get to a certain skill level, right? You get to a certain skill level where they say that you're not going to be knocking everything out, right? But I still say if you got that pop, you got that pop. It still comes down to that because look at Bud. You feel me? I mean, he could sit out there and try to box you 12, but he believe in that pop he got. You know what I mean? So he goes in there with bad intentions, and he's swinging with bad intentions. You know, and when you could really just hurt a cat like that, you know, um, like you said, we don't see that often. So that's why we got to be able to thank guys like Crawford right now because we're witnessing this shit right in our era. You feel me? I mean, you know, the we ain't really seen nobody just come up and just start knocking shit out like that in a while. Come on, let's be honest. Floyd couldn't do it. Floyd didn't go up to welterweight putting shit out. You feel me? You know,
Fact.
he didn't. But he had pop down there in a smaller way. But he was a small welterweight. You
At
feel me? But
130, Floyd was
yeah,
knocking niggas out at 130 because
30.
when he got
Right.
to 135, he only had one knockout at 135.
See, shit started slowing down. You feel me? So us looking at Bud do that type of shit right now, it's got to be like, God damn, you got to just take your hat off to the dude. You feel me? Dude got pop. He believes in his pop, and you know, uh, shit, can't nobody take that from him. Because everything they putting in front of him, he's putting down. You know,
Hell yeah, but You see the thing about it, like one thing about Lolo, you can see he already hits hard, you know. So we tighten up everything else, you know what I mean? Work on the techniques, the fundamentals, you know what I mean? Defense, movement, and things of that nature, head movement, you know, the small things. I see Lolo, you know what I mean, with that power and the way he got boxing skills like that already. Lolo
Mm,
definitely could be one of the best fighters in boxing.
mm. That's what you see.
Definitely. I can see Lolo being one of the best fighters in boxing as long as he definitely gets better with the certain things, you know, certain things and
Mm.
get better. Of course, because he's only 17, he's going to get better. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah, he's going to get way better because he's only 17, but he's real good already, though. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? He's already a special
He's
fighter.
not bad for 17, huh?
Oh, he's real good, man. He got a lot of skills, bro. You got to give it to him. And
Right,
for him to translate his skills as a professional, and show how good he got, how how good he is as a professional, how he got better and better. You know, most fighters, they not ready to turn pro. A lot of
right,
guys, they wasn't ready to turn pro. He turned professional, and he's
right,
winning, staying active. Some guys stayed in the amateurs. Some guys waiting to go to the Olympics, but he
right.
went straight to the pros.
Yeah, yeah. With the big boys, huh?
Straight to the professionals, man. You know, you gotta give this kid a lot of credit for doing that, man, at such a young age.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of a kid's life. You know, to do this shit every day. You know, all the champions and shit like that that's already paved the way for us. You know, they've done the same type of things. You know, being in the ring, sacrifice every day. You know, to be you know, to work on your craft. You know, because in the gym, every day's a new day in there. You know, every day's a new day. So, meaning, we don't give a fuck what we did yesterday. Today, you got to go and prove yourself again in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's the type of mindset you want. You know what I mean? Ain't about yesterday. It's about what you're gonna do today. How you gonna put it down today? You feel me?
For sure, man. And another fighter that I would love to see Lolo in there in the future, especially at 126. You know,
Mm-hmm.
by him being at featherweight now,
Mm-hmm.
you got to look at champions. You know, in the future, of course, Gary Russell, a guy, you know, out here saying he can't find a fight. He got people ducking him. You know, I feel like Lolo versus Gary Russell in the future will be a big fight in the future.
Mm,
I would love to see that one. And another guy lacking power. Another guy
mm.
out here capping is Gary Russell and his brothers, and Gary Antonio Russell talking like they want that smoke and all of that. You know, so I feel like Lolo, you know, beats all the Russells. You could line them up, you know, from
Beautiful.
Gary Antoine,
Beautiful.
Gary Antonio, Gary Russell, the whole thing, man, the whole team, man, the whole family. Line them up, bruh. You know, in the future.
Right.
In the future, of
Um,
course, Gary Antonio Russell was on Barbershop Conversations talking like he wanted that smoke. I wanted to hit you up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He talking about 126 and all of this. And I'm like, come on, bruh. You know what I mean? I know the real deal at 126. You know who taking over? The real takeover. You know what I mean?
beautiful. Beautiful. Look, look.
Gary Russell talking like he want that smoke.
Hey, how old is Gary?
He about 32. I think 33.
33.
Yeah, about 32, 33, something like that. You know, but he talked like he tough. I said, I mean, I called up Barbershop Conversations and said I would love to, you know what I mean, a sparring session for Gary Russell and Lolo, a sparring
Mm,
session between them two. I wonder how
mm,
that will play out.
mm.
Just a
Yeah.
sparring session, that's all. I know,
Yeah.
you know, I know how that tank shit went.
Right, for
I
sure.
rem- I remember how that Tank situation went. I could only imagine how Gary Russell will go. I think Lolo possibly will drop him. You know, Lolo beat his little ass though, for real. Gary Russell talking like he all of that. No, all that tough shit, all that rah-rah shit. Lolo shut that shit down. And we can set that shit up. And you know, I got history with Gary Russell and them. I
He's a
talked to Gary
punk.
Russell. I got history with them. And hey, nigga,
Hey,
it ain't
you
nothing to
keep
make
you
set this shit
you
up.
let's say you keep the flame lit, huh?
hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, look,
I might
Gary,
have to
hey,
start calling you flame, nigga. You keep that
hey,
motherfucker lit. You don't give a nigga a breather for nothing. You feel me? You ain't gonna let Gary go about his little day, right? None of that. You feel me? You want to keep your foot on his neck the whole time. What's wrong
Lolo,
with you, H?
Lolo will beat his ass. Look, Rob, my boy Rob 87 in the chat said Lolo destroys him. Look, the nigga in the comments said Lolo destroys him. I told you. Look, I got hey people, they feel like that. They know.
The crazy part about it is after my Steelers just got beat on, you got me feeling, you feel me some type of way because I'm already upset about my team losing. You know
For
what I'm
real, who beat
saying?
him?
We been done had to put Gary on alert because of the team losing tonight. You feel me? Nah, they lost to Buffalo. They falling apart, man. The Steelers been falling apart lately, man. I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
You said
They
Buffalo
been
beat him?
yeah, they've been unraveling like a cheap suit out here in front of the world. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying?
Hey, Josh Allen, cold though. Buffalo, nice. Buffalo,
No,
man, they
but but we've been unraveling, nigga, like a cheap suit, nigga. They went from looking hard, vicious defense to looking like you feel me, the usual suspects.
and then my boy Yak face,
What do you say?
yeah, Gary not getting younger. So they
He
said
ain't getting
Gary
no younger.
only he ain't getting
Right.
younger, man. And they showing love. They giving it up to Lolo in the chat. Alfredo pulled up. Alfredo said Lolo got skills.
Hey,
Lolo got
thanks,
skills.
Alfredo.
You feel me? You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, you know what it is, man. So let's keep chopping it up, man. You know what do you predict from Lolo this Saturday coming up? What's your prediction leading up to this fight?
Mm, prediction. I ain't got no prediction. I just want him to do the best he can do. You feel me? Shit. He gonna try to do what he do in his mind. He gotta, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna put nothing in front of him. You know, I'm gonna let him have his day. You feel me? I'm not gonna predict his day. You feel me? You know, Lolo gonna get out there and you know, follow the game plan and and do what he do too at the same time. So shit, we're gonna see what it makes. You feel me? We're gonna see what that adds up to. You know, um, of course he's trying to look better and better each fight. You know what I mean? He'll be getting more comfortable each fight. You know, uh, so it's just his third. You feel me? A lot of people ain't got their first, like you said. This is his third. You feel me? His third time getting his feet wet, and you know, shit, we gonna see what it brings.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Yo, man, this kid Lolo is a special type of fighter. Hey, everybody love this kid, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait. You know what I mean? For this Saturday, we're gonna do the live stream for Lolo. Check out his fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody go tune in. Go follow Lolo on Instagram right now. Lolo the coldest _1. You know what I mean? Go check him out. So yeah, I had sent Lolo his video to Brian Custer from Showtime. So he
Mm.
checked it out. I sent it to Coach Kevin Cunningham, man. They already know who Lolo is. Lolo out here, man, making noise. The number one prospect in boxing. I can honestly say that. I think it's safe to say he's the number one prospect in the sport of boxing right now.
Mm. As far as
You hear me, bro?
yeah, as far as what young prospects, or you talking about just like
Yeah, yeah. Young prospects, up and coming fighters.
right? Yeah.
The way, the way he's getting those knockouts a little bit different, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fighters like Otha Jones the third. He came up. he got a draw already, man. He ain't really knocking shit out like that. Raymond Ford is a good fighter, but he's not just knocking shit out like that. This Lolo coming out here doing what he's supposed to do with the fighters, man, against his opponents, and he really laying them down. He really laying shit down right now.
He's trying to do his little demo.
The number one prospect in boxing. The number one prospect, bro, 2020 during a pandemic, already getting his third fight. Name another young fighter that got 3 wins during this pandemic. Just name one.
All we got is 2. All we got is 2 right now, H. We have
Saturday though. Saturday, yeah, they might as well put that in the win column because I know what's gonna happen. I'm counting that one already, and put the knockout.
H,
yeah, you know I'm gonna do it too. I know
we're going for rounds right now, H.
Yeah, I got you, but I just know what Lolo does. They can't last. How many rounds is it?
I think it's a 4. We should be moving to 6 soon. I want to say 6.
You said 6?
Yeah, for sure. You know,
Lolo gonna not. They can't go 6 rounds with Lolo, bro.
Right.
They can't. Not right now. The way he's been looking.
You don't see it possible.
The way he's been punching. Come on, man. He going for the kill. I'm gonna tell you that.
You didn't talk to you talk to him. You know something I don't know.
Tell me. Let me know.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, shit. You know, Lolo gonna try to be the best he could be out there, though, man, for sure. You feel me? He's gonna be tuned in, you know, fighting smart, you know, but he's gonna try to be the best Lolo he could be. You feel me? And you feel me? We'll see what comes about Saturday. You know, we still waiting on our opponent right now. We ain't got his name yet.
For real, you don't know yet?
You know, it is what it is.
For real, damn. We gotta get a name. I want to know who we fighting.
Listen, I told him just make sure he's in the right weight class.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be there in front of the scale, nigga, out here on Saturday. You feel me? Looking.
That's that confidence right there, bro. It don't even matter who it is.
Just make sure he in the right weight class. You feel me?
It don't even matter who it is, fam. You know what I mean?
You know? Right. Yeah, so, you know, here we go. Come Saturday, we're going to see what it do. And Lolo going to try to put his best foot forward. And, you know, H going to talk that shit. And you're going to always talk that shit, you know. And we know this already. So we just going to continue to put the fights out for you, you know. And God willing, everything goes accordingly.
You already know, man. It's gonna be another man down. That's how I feel about it, bro. It is gonna be another man down. Lolo going out there to really put hands on this man. You really want to put hands on him. It don't matter who it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, Lolo been looking sharp, man. I like the way his high guard defense been looking. It kind of resembles a young Winky Wright with it. You know what I mean? The way he keeps his defense tight and with that movement as well. Kind of like a Bernard Hopkins, man. Like,
but see, Winky, the difference is Winky didn't mind guys throwing on his high guard. Like, Lolo don't like sitting there. He ain't with the just you throwing at me and I just put my arms up type shit. He's got his hands up, like you said, at his distance. So in case shit comes back, the unexpected shot comes back. You feel me? But he's not, you know where Winky went just to a high guard for you to be able to block like that and then throw with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different style right there. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, Lolo has a solid high guard defense, of course. And also, he has great movements. He has different styles. He could use a high guard, or he can, you know what I mean, use his shoulder roll defense and counter punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just not a one-dimensional type of fighter. That's what I'm trying to say.
Facts. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, man, he's getting better and better every day, man. So,
Right.
what's the schedule looking like this week? Y'all gonna be we still gonna do that I guess that workout with Lolo that we was talking about when he's in the gym and shit.
Yeah, we'll be at the gym. For sure. We'll be at the gym, just little light stuff. You feel me? For these last few days. You feel me? And drop these last couple pounds right here, and here we are. You feel me?
So how is it for Lolo making 126? His first time at 126. Is he comfortable at this weight class?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's good. He's good with it. You know, it ain't like it's killing him or anything. You feel me? He's not like weak and shit. You know, he's still punching right now, and sparring with uh, other prospects. You know, and he's doing this thing still, man. So we're gonna see what it look like. This is my first time seeing him. At this weight. So yeah, should look nice.
Yeah, yeah. So
For
for
sure.
for Gary Russell at
Yeah.
126, that's something that can go down in the future, possibly.
I mean, we got
Even a sparring session. Even a
I-
sparring session.
hey, no, Lolo with spar. What I'm saying is, Lolo's not gonna say no to sparring. You hear me? Like, the niggas never looked at me and said, "No, Jared, no for something." You feel me? You
I'm
feel me? Like I've never had nobody come in the gym and be like, "I'm gonna spar him," and Lolo be like, "No, not him." You get what I'm saying? That shit's never happened in his whole life. You know. And that's what I go back to the term of saying that, if you're a dog, you're a dog. You know what I mean? And he's a dog. You feel me? You know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, man. For sure, for sure. I can't wait, man. Like I said, this Saturday, Charles Lolo Harris makes
Right.
his return back to the ring, undefeated. 17-year-old boxing phenom, the number one prospect in boxing, the 2020 prospect of the year, my prospect of the year,
There you
Lolo.
go.
That's
There you
mine.
go.
And
There
I'm
you
putting
go.
that everywhere I go.
That's
You
your
feel me?
prospect of the year. That's how you say it, H. He's my prospect of the fucking year. You know what I'm saying? He's mine
Yeah,
too. You know what I'm saying? But shit. It is what it is. You feel me? I mean, tomato, tomato. Everybody got their own opinion. You feel me? That's cool. But he's mine. He's mine as well. You feel me? And we just, trying to get better and better each time. You feel me?
for sure. For sure. I know you've been coaching Lolo, working on certain things in the gym. Anything you want to talk about?
Uh,
Anything y'all been working on lately? Is it, you know what I mean?
but nah. We like to show it. We like to show it in the ring. You feel me? We don't talk about it. We're gonna show it. You feel me? Come Saturday, and then we could talk about it after that. What you thought of, the shit he was doing in there. You feel
For
me?
sure. For sure, man. Hey, I want to see Lolo bobbing and weaving like a, you know what I mean? Like a young Mike Tyson with that head movement. You know what I mean? Avoiding
Mm-hmm.
shots, that head movement, like you said, bobbing and weaving with it like James Tony. You know what I mean? Like a James
Right.
Tony type, like a Bernard Hopkins, like fundamental, like those fighters. You feel me? Roy was good. Roy was too wild for me. I like Hopkins better because Hopkins was more fundamental and technical. You know what I mean? James Tony was fundamental and technical. Even Andre Ward was a great fighter though. He had a great defense as well.
Mm-hmm. But them cats didn't have Roy's hand speed, but
Yeah, Roy. You see how many
Roy.
times Roy got knocked out compared to them? James Tony
No,
ain't
I did.
never been knocked out.
You know what it was? Like you said, Roy didn't come up with the fundamentals like that because he had crazy hand speed. You feel me? So he didn't have to rely on no defense. His defense was his offense. you know. And as they got older, you start losing the fast twitches. You hear me? So then you start getting cracked and hit. You start moving up the heavyweight and down and all that type of shit. Your body ain't gonna just keep just staying super razor sharp like that as you get older. It just don't happen. So once again, H, you gotta appreciate him when he was at his high. You feel me? Because when he was at his high, that nigga was rapping, playing basketball games before the fight, nigga, and coming in there and whooping nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? While putting his hands behind his back, you know? Come on now, H. You feel me? That's niggas that then, then roll the mat out for niggas. You feel me? You gotta always respect that, you know? For what it was at that time. Because I know you wasn't hating on Roy at that time when he was doing his fucking thing. You couldn't have. When James Toney was talking crazy to him, this was the first time I had seen Roy. He was talking crazy on ESPN and fuck you, bitch, and all that type of shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And I had never seen Roy Jones. And they started showing his highlights. I'm like, this nigga got handlebars. That's what I thought, H. When I seen they started showing that nigga's highlights and how fast he was and shit, I said, this nigga's got handlebars. You feel me? And sure enough, he did. So I appreciated Roy doing his thing when he was doing his thing. H.
Absolutely, bro.
But I understand why you like Bernard Hopkins. I like Hop too. You know what I mean? I thought he was a little bit more boring though, but he was cool. He was cool as the penitentiary guy. You feel me? Niggas wasn't mad at him. You feel me? Getting this little dough up in there, But was he the most exciting guy? No. You feel me? If it was a Hopkins fight on, it was like, it's gonna be a long fight. Niggas wasn't going in there talking about Hopkins just gonna annihilate these guys. You feel me? Even though he did his thing at certain times, like on De La Hoya and shit like that, but he was never known as, the guy that was just whooping shit like that.
Hell yeah. But when I look at it, like if you compare Roy Jones to those fighters, how many times Roy Jones been knocked out, and you compare it to Bernard? Bernard never been knocked out.
He wasn't getting knocked out in his prime, though.
Tarver knocked him out. Tarver stretched him. He was in his prime.
Really in his prime.
Yeah, he was, bro. He was still. He just won heavyweight championship and got knocked out, bro. You know what I mean?
Heavyweight. What weight
did
he start off at, though?
Even he lost one fight to what's his name? The nigga Montel Griffin was able to get on the inside and really was putting hands on him, and then Roy hit him when he was down because he got frustrated. Dude was whooping his ass, dog.
Montel Griffin wasn't whooping his ass. Montel was getting his ass whooped. Hey, you could play that thing on here right now.
He was, bro. I'm telling you, I will play it, but Montel Griffin, I'm about to put it on right now.
Nigga wasn't no Montel scraping Roy. You lost your mind.
He was, bro. He was beating his ass.
He wasn't. Then he came back and whooped his ass again. What did he do when he came back and fought?
In the rematch, he beat him, but that first fight he lost.
He lost, beat him with talk. Hey, talk how you was talking. He beat his ass.
Nah, he didn't beat his ass though.
Oh my god.
Hell nah, he ain't beat his ass. Hell nah. That nigga went life and death with him. The nigga, I'm about to pull it up, bro. Montel Griffin was on his ass, bro. I remember watching it. Roy was on the ropes. I'm like, come on, man. This nigga sitting on the ropes and shit. Montel, and then Glenn Johnson. Let's not forget that Glenn Johnson knocked his ass out too. Almost killed his ass. So Bernard ain't never been knocked out. Bernard got pushed out the ring by the white dude when he was 50 years old. But before that, did he ever get knocked out? No. Bernard, and then James Toney never got knocked out.
That ring. He got his ass put outside the ring, nigga. That was worse than anything.
Nah, he pushed him.
That
He
nigga,
pushed
hey,
him.
listen, there ain't even no fight outside the ring, though. I'm saying, so what are you doing out there? You feel me? Like the fighters in the ring, like you feel me? You only out there on the ring entrance, you feel me? And then you get in the square, you feel me? I ain't never seen a nigga come out like on the WWE type thing, you know, and get tagged and go back in like that. Where they do that at? You feel me? They're not boxing at that point if they're tagging hands and going back in. That's almost like a WWF match.
Bro, the man whooped his ass, bro. You know what I
Remember
mean?
the Demolition Brothers? You feel me? They was tagging shit. You feel me? The Bushwhackers. You know, I came up on that type of wrestling, the Ultimate Warrior. But I'm saying, you know, they was tagging shit, and Bernard tagged to get back in the ring at that point too. So he could have been one of those wrestling characters. You feel me? That's all I'm
That's why
saying.
Roy Jones hit him when he was down, bro, because Roy was losing the fight, bro. He got desperate. The man got desperate, bro, and did a dirty tactic. Hit the man when he was on the floor, bro. That's why I'm gonna pull it up on the screen.
Yeah,
Roy Jones,
pull it up.
Montel from Chicago. Montel was a beast, bro. Roy Jones, bro, he wasn't ready for Montel Griffin at this time, man. The man was whooping. That's, bro.
Nigga,
That shit
he
was
made
easy work.
Montel. Look, Montel was 26-0 with 18 KOs.
He was a beast.
You feel me?
He wasn't no
You
joke, bro.
feel me? And
He
and
beat
he
James
handled
Toney.
this cat. He socked him. I mean, he dropped hitting again, didn't he? Come on, man. Like you acting like Montel was really doing something. I think he might have been, you know what I mean, too young to remember this fight or something. You know what I'm saying?
I watched
Maybe
this
that
fight.
was it.
I remember watching
Maybe,
this
but
fight.
I'm saying maybe you was watching it, but you really wasn't watching it. Maybe you was still in
Hell
your kid
yeah.
zone. You feel me?
Nah, bro. I've been studying the fights, man. Roy was getting smashed, bro. He was losing the fight. Harold Letterman had it. Look, he came in with the wrong game plan. Look at him. The man wasn't focused. You know what I mean? And you're going to see round number 1, Montel Griffin. Round number 2, Montel Griffin. He was winning the whole fight. Roy was losing on the scorecards. Then he used a dirty tactic to beat Montel Griffin. He took a loss. That's why he lost. He deserved the loss. He lost this fight. His first loss.
He
He
got
lost, bro.
disqualified. That's why he didn't
He
lose
was losing
for
on the
no
scorecards
points.
too.
Man, you crazy.
And then look, Roy was getting, bro. He was a good fighter, but guess what? Bernard and those guys were more technical. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? He came in with the wrong game plan. He was playing basketball before games and things like that. You know what I mean? I mean, he was playing basketball before fights and shits. Come on, bro. How you gonna
He
play
was calm.
basketball before a boxing fight?
He was
Come on,
calm.
man. He fought a lot of bums too. That's because he was fighting bums then, doing that, bro. And then he fought Tarver. You seen what happened.
He
You
just
seen what
made him
happened
look
with
like
Tarver.
bums. Hey, he made him look like bums.
He
You hear
fought a
me?
lot of bums though, bro.
They were all somebody, but he just made him look like that. You know?
I don't know. He beat
Yeah,
some guys. He beat a lot. He beat some guys.
yeah,
But I'm saying, like
yeah.
his
Look,
defense, though.
yeah.
You
As it
got
got later, like I said, because he was so offensive. The man, you know, I mean, he used a set of skills. I ain't really mad at him. You know that he didn't come up super defensive or have the fundamentals like that. You feel me? I still thought that he was savvy enough in his young days, in his prime, to get, you know, he could get around the shot with his feet, his head, and his legs. But
yeah, man.
is this the same fight?
Yeah, you already know. All I do is watch boxing, bro. I'm watching boxing nonstop, bro. Roy, come on, man. I remember watching this. I'm like, man, Roy getting whooped, bro. Like this dude
You
putting
thought
hands
that?
on Roy.
Are you
Yeah, I'm
serious?
like, dang, he
I
really
gotta
putting hands on
I,
Roy.
I gotta see where you saw this at. This is the crazy part now. Look how Roy looking. Are you looking like it's food in the ring? You hear me?
He had the
You can
wrong
see
game
that
plan
already.
because it wasn't.
Hey,
It wasn't.
look at your boy. Your boy look like a nervous wreck.
Never. He from Chicago, bro. That man for real. He was an Olympian. Montel Griffin. He beat Roy Jones, the first man to beat Roy Jones, and people forget about this loss on Roy Jones' career, bro. He lost. He got beat easily. And then he hit the man when he was down, bro. That's how you knew he was losing a fight.
He was whooping his ass, nigga.
He knew he was losing a fight. That's why he hit him while he was down, bro. That was a dirty tactic. Come on, bro.
We're going to see where you thought Montel was whooping Roy Jones' ass. Because I think
bro,
you might be a little discombobulated.
Bro, that wasn't cool when Roy Jones was hitting that man when he was on the floor, though. That wasn't cool. That was dirty, bro.
Who's running from Nakatani?
He said running from Nakatani. Who's running from Nakatani? Hey, Nakatani yesterday, bro, got that knockout, though, on Felix Verdejo.
He put some beef tips on him, didn't he?
Dang, Verdejo was winning that fight at first, though. Nakatani is a bum, man. He's a bum. I can't wait for Lolo gonna be knocking those type of guys out, bro. I'm telling you.
But Nakatani put them beef tips on your boy Verdejo last night. He came through with the beef tips. He served him up. You know, he served.
He couldn't take a punch. The dude, he didn't have any whiskers, man. He didn't have any whiskers, bro. Come on, man.
I think he had whiskers. He got hit with a lot though in there.
I don't know. He got knocked out by a jab though, bro. That jab is what had him flying in the ring like that. Come on, man. He couldn't take a punch. He couldn't take a punch, bro.
No, but I'm saying
that man. That's crazy.
Nakatani put a powerful. He put that tsunami jab on him. You know, and you can't be mad about Nakatani putting that type of shot on the guy because he's already from out that way. You feel me? Where wild stuff happens, you know. But let's watch Roy Jones handle Montel Griffin right now because I don't know what you was thinking when you said that Montel Griffin was whooping Roy Jones' ass.
He was. You gonna see it. You gonna be like, damn, he whooping his ass real. You might
have to remind me on this because I can't never remember no Montel whooping no. Ooh, I remember Roy shocking that nigga after, and he thought he wasn't down. He was kind of crouched, and then he got socked again. Like, nigga, pick your game up. You feel me? I thought that was hard. I was like, oh,
that was dirty, bro. Nah, hell nah. That was dirty, bro.
I thought it looked pretty. It looked right when I seen it. You know what I mean? Just on.
Look at Roy. Look, already on the ropes, nigga. Round number 1. Look, Montel beating his ass already. Roy sitting on the ropes and shit. He fighting scared. Nigga, look at this nigga fighting scared. This round number 1. Montel jumping all over this nigga.
Look, that's all you got. That's nothing. That's not getting my ass whooped.
Look, one shot at a time.
First shot. He hit him with. You see that? Look. Beef tips. Get over here, boy.
Let's see.
Tips. Look, beef tips.
I never said Roy was a hoe. I never said he was a hoe.
Yeah, I know that.
But look, Montel jumped all over him, though, bro.
Look, he got Montel shook right now with them left hooks.
He hurt him with a left, though. He did hurt him.
Yeah.
But look, Montel right there with him, though. He right there on his ass. He was trained by Eddie Futch, Joe Frazier's trainer. You know what I mean? He had a similar style to like a Joe Frazier kind of, you know what I mean? Short, light heavyweight. He was like 5'7" at light heavyweight. He beat James Toney too. And he beat Roy Jones. This nigga beat James Toney twice, bro.
Who, this guy?
Montel. Say it again.
I said this guy?
Yeah, he beat James Toney twice. He beat Roy Jones. Look, damn, Roy Jones almost hit him with that left hook again. He almost tagged his ass. Right hand upstairs, Roy Jones. Montel Griffin with the jab. Look at him tagging Roy. See, Roy got to keep his hands up, man. Never keep his hands up and shit. He tagged him with that jab, bro.
Let me see, man. Look, I ain't seen him hit him with
that. Wait, look. He waiting too much. And look, Montel on him.
Nah, he ain't on him. He worried about that left hook. You see? He tucking, trying to get up under that left hook, you see?
Oh, look at those body shots. Ripping him. Roy on the ropes. Breaking down Roy.
Look, he
Man, come
always
on,
run.
man.
He always run after he do something like he did something wrong. You seen? He act like
Oh,
he did something wrong.
Roy
You see how
scared
they
though,
do?
man. He wasn't scared though, but he was on Roy, man. Roy bullshitted in this fight. That's why he lost, bro. He was bullshitting.
No,
That first round, Montel all over him, bro. You got to give it to Montel so far.
I don't know.
He got footwork too. Look at him. Montel Griffin could box, bro.
This nigga ain't broke a sweat yet.
Montel got that one. He's more aggressive, bro. Had him on the ropes. That's Virgil Hill. You remember Roy Jones broke his ribs with a body shot.
Yeah,
Broke
he
his
did.
ribs, man.
Yeah. He didn't even know it at that point. Look at him. He didn't know he was going to be a victim either, huh? What you doing over there, man? You sound like you're coloring on a notepad or something.
Nah, I was trying to put this message up and shit, and I'm trying to see. Nah, I was on a PlayStation. I'm trying to see what's going on in boxing and shit. I've just seen they said Rowley and Devin Haney got beef and shit, or some shit like that. Yeah, I just seen that shit on the internet. Rowley and Devin Haney. You know what I mean?
Oh, roly-poly.
Yeah, Rowley ain't shit, man. Rowley got his last fight. I thought that guy Jackson Martinez beat him. I thought Jackson Martinez beat him in that last one, bro. You know what I mean? What you thought about Rowley's last fight?
That he lost to.
Look, you see Montel on his ass. I'm telling you,
he's not
bro.
doing nothing. I'm watching it.
Body shots, my nigga. Those were body shots.
This shit ain't doing nothing, man.
On the
road,
you know about body punching.
No, effective shots, man.
Yeah, those are, bro. Those body punches. That's why I like Lolo. His body shots. Lolo be hitting niggas with those same type of body shots, my nigga. Look, Roy missing. Roy bullshitting in this fight. I told you.
Montel was missing. What about him? He was missing.
He's still on Roy, bro. He's outboxing him too. And then he take him to the outside. He's showing he could box him on the outside with Roy. Where's Roy jab? He barely throw a jab. Where's his jab to the body like that? Roy was bullshitting. Why he's not working? Right here, work. Come on, bro.
He's the type of guy to get you out of there with one punch, though, bro. Look, he's the type of guy to get you out of there with one shot. You see what I'm saying? You see how he's on him for one shot? You know he could hurt him with either hand.
I told you, bro. Montel was on him in this fight, bro.
He's not whooping his ass. See, you're
He's
tripping.
winning, though. He's winning, though.
I don't see him. I mean, it's a close fight right now, if anything.
See, I told you. People in the chat, they saying it. Montel winning. Got him on the ropes. On him now. He fooled right here. Look. Roy fooled. Look. He fooled right there, bro.
Shots.
Check it out. Check it out, though. Watch him. Watch him work, Montel.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Look like scared to do anything.
Look at that body. Oh, uppercut.
He missed that. He got hit with a little right hand right there.
What about that left hook? Oh, and another left.
He got hit with another right hand.
Roy, bro. This is his first tough fight. He all over Roy. He throwing hammers at Roy.
Dancing. You see him dancing in there?
He throwing hammers.
Listen, if Roy is dancing, it means he's having a good time. You hear me? Because usually when people are dancing, that means you're having a good time. You feel me? I've never seen nobody having a terrible time while they were dancing. You hear me?
Roy was good, but he wasn't better than Hopkins, man. This nigga was not like.
Have you ever seen anybody having a bad time when they were dancing, like in a bad mood or anything? Like, let's be honest.
He wasn't dancing, my nigga. He wasn't dancing like that.
He just did a dance move in there. I'm saying if you're dancing, though, generally 9 times out of 10, right, you're having a good time, right? That's what people do at parties, H. They dance. You feel me? So what he's saying is it's a party right now. You know? And you guys just talking about the little baby body shots that he threw in there. Them shits didn't land or hurt nothing. Now I can
Those
see
ain't
if it
no
was.
baby shots, bro.
Hey,
Those are
listen,
not no baby
them
shots,
was
bro.
Gerber. Those were Gerber bottle shots. Listen, man. Listen, you got to put the baby food away. You got to understand. You look. Look how they going to it. Look, you got caught with the
Left
little
hook. That
right.
was come on. Clocked his ass. Oh, he
That little
almost
slapping,
he hurt
that
him.
little slapping shot didn't do
Right
nothing though.
hand. He all over Roy. I told you he was beating
Okay,
Roy's ass.
he took a
He
couple
was beating
shots
his
though.
ass.
Oh,
Y'all was
okay,
saying that, and then Glenn Johnson
that's
knocked him out.
not but that's not beating his ass right there.
He
You
was
feel
beating
me?
his
That's
ass, bro. He's winning the fight. He won the first 2 rounds already. Roy
okay.
fighting off the back foot. Roy, bro, he bullshitted. Montel all over him.
He was just dancing though, man. He was just
Look at
dancing.
Montel on him. Look at those body shots, uppercuts. Come on,
That's
bro.
not doing nothing, man. That's not doing nothing though. Like,
What is
it's
Roy
not
doing?
even it's not affecting him. He's looking for that shot.
He's missing. Roy is missing, bro. Missing. Look at that jab. Way off. He's not even landing his jab. What is Roy doing, though? Now Montel on him. Walking him down.
Nothing
No
from
respect for Roy.
shots.
He getting all up in Roy.
Look, he's
Low. Oh, Montel on him. Bro. You serious, bro? Are you serious, bro?
look, you see where he's going? He's in retreat mode, man. Like this nigga scared throwing scare man shots.
I told you, bro. That shit went on for the whole fight. And then Roy caught him with some good shots, hurt him, put him down, then he sucker punched him.
then Roy hurt him, huh?
Then he
You see
sucker
what I'm
punched
saying?
him, though.
You see what he's looking for, man? It's the setup.
Look, where his jab at? He ain't even landing, bro. He just throwing it, missing. This nigga just throwing the shots. What are you swinging at, bro? What the fuck? Come on, man. Look at that, bro. He just throwing his jab. He ain't even landing it. What the fuck is he doing?
He's trying to bait you, man. He's trying to bait him.
Now, look at that again, bro. Montel Griffin had exposed him in this fight, bro. The Montel Griffin exposed Roy Jones,
that nigga
bro.
He just threw a nice hell of an air punch too.
But this is how everybody start fighting him, and that's how niggas, you know what I mean? They figured him out.
Yak Face said Roy nearly got stopped by who? By Montel? By Montel? You gotta hurt the guy first, Yak Face.
Look, they saying body shots. See, he said good body shot. I told you. Look, he manhandling Roy. He ain't got no respect for Roy right now. Tossing his ass and shit, getting physical with Roy. He getting physical with him.
Throwing air punches, man. You seen that?
Look, he all up on Roy. The nigga all up in Roy. Come on, Roy.
All them air punches he's throwing, man. He's throwing them shit from Chicago. Hey, listen.
3 of them Montel. Look, Roy look confused. You see him going back to that corner? He underestimated.
You know what it is? Roy's thinking he's doing that nervous energy stuff. He's just throwing shots to keep me from throwing and start my offense. He's just doing shit. You know, he's surviving right now. You hear me? He's on survival mode. You know what I mean? You ever seen The Predator?
Yeah, I don't know. That shit probably back in the day. I don't think I really watched that shit like that. To be honest, I'll probably go back and watch it. Wow, what about it though?
Yeah, well, that was a movie where, you feel me, they put Arnold Schwarzenegger out there, you feel me, and you know, he was in that jungle, you feel me, and you know what he had to do. He had to survive out there because the Predator was out there, you know, blending in with the bees and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that kind of took me back to the Predator.
Hey, so far they said they got a 3-0 Montel Griffin. Now
They
this
got
just the
3-0.
people.
Okay. All right, yak face. Yak, yakety yak. You talking all that yakety yak, yak. You got to come on here and talk about it, yak. If
Look,
you're gonna
hey, look,
do
dang, Harold Letterman just had a scorecard up. I'm bullshitting. Dang, they had Montel Griffin winning. Harold Letterman on the on the thing, bruh. So we know I ain't capping to you, bruh. Harold
no,
Letterman had a Montel.
everybody knew back in the day if you seen Harold's card, you knew it was probably the exact opposite. You hear me?
Let me go to. I want to go so you can see it. So you don't think
No,
I'm capping.
no, I'm saying everybody knew that Harold Letterman's card was never correct, and it was like don't trust Harold Letterman's card. Actually, go against it. You don't
Man,
remember that?
Montel was all over him, bro. Roy was good though. I ain't gonna act like he ain't good, but that nigga like, man, Montel won this
You
fight.
give you
He
you're
really
giving
won.
Montel them 3 nervous rounds. Okay, I get it. All right.
Hey, I told you, bro. Hey, then
He spiked.
Roy dropped
Hey,
him. Look,
you guys are giving him the rounds because he's out working with the nervous energy. You feel me? But
he landing
you
too.
know he's
See,
not really putting nothing together methodically like that.
you see
But he's
Harold
out
Letterman.
working him.
Hey, bro, you see
Letterman's
it on the screen? Harold Letterman had it for Griffin, 29-28 total. You feel me? So you know I ain't capping.
Yeah, Harold was a capper. Harold was the biggest capper of them all. So when you putting Harold's stuff up there like that, you're putting like the president of capping up. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said who?
Harold Letterman.
Oh, Harold Letterman.
He was one of the biggest cappers of all time. And
Damn.
see, I don't know if you might not watch enough fights to really realize that. You know what I'm saying? But me and Pops have been talking about this type of shit since I was young. I'm a real boxing fan like that, though. H. You feel me?
Dang. He just jabbed him up. Right hand to the body. Ooh. Roy, nice right hand, though. But he ain't doing shit with it, though, man. He's showing you flashes, bro, but he ain't really getting off, man. It's something about Montel's style. Montel must have hit him with some shit in there. Look at Roy just shooting the jab. He ain't even landing. Nigga, you ain't even landing that shit. You just throwing that motherfucker. You swinging that air. He swinging at the air, bro.
It's a bait
Montel finna
game.
get up in his shit, bro.
You bait
Roy
me
was
up,
good,
and
though, man. He had a good style for sure.
okay,
He
you
was
see that
nice, though. You could see it.
you can see he's starting that little bounce. He's starting to try to get his rhythm.
He kind of
You know,
nervous in this fight, Roy. Yeah, that's what it was. He wasn't loose. He started off good. Montel got up on him though. He waiting too. Yup. Look at him, bro. Confused. Montel fucked him off, bro. Montel got this man nervous as hell now, bro. Too jittery. He a little bit too jittery or something. I don't know what it is. On the ropes. What you doing on the rope? Montel fucking him up now, dog. Damn, this
okay.
nigga bullshitting, my nigga.
Them little baby ass shots ain't did nothing, man. My fucking daughter could take those punches right there he threw in the corner. You hear me?
He was bullshitting though. Roy Jones was
Yeah.
bullshitting in this fight. This was a
Okay,
tough
that's
fight
fine.
for him. He
It
wasn't ready for
hasn't.
this. He wasn't ready for Montel Griffin, bro. But then he caught him with some shit. He was gonna finish him, and then the man fell on the ground, and then he hit him when he was on the ground because he was loose and he didn't know what to do. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
He was trying
They
to.
used to do shit like
Hey,
that though.
what he was trying to do? Trying to strike his ass out. He was trying to strike him all the way out. You know what I mean? Put him out of
Hey,
there.
that's what they used to do back in the day though, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas used to hit fighters when they was on the ground and shit like that. They used to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you see Roy Jones was having a lot of problems, man. He was having a lot of problems in this fight. You seen that,
Harris,
bro.
Harris points to ask Canelo. What's he talking about Canelo? What are you talking about? Do you say Canelo throws a bunch of air punches? That's what he's
What'd you
saying.
say?
That comment was saying that Canelo throws a bunch of air punches. Is that what he was alluding to?
Yeah, Roy Jones, bro. He was in a tough fight, man. And then he caught him with some shit, though. He caught him with some shit. He hurt him. He put him down. He had him hurt. And then Roy Jones, bro, was so confused. He hit the man when he was on the ground, man. He was so confused. He hit the man when he was on the ground, bro.
Nah, all he seen was all he probably seen was money because he was beating his ass at that point. You feel me? He was
And
trying to get, he's trying to give his fans what they wanted, what they came for.
he was going in on Roy, bro. You see him in like 6 punches to the body, 6 punch combinations to the body on his ass.
I'm just not impressed with your boy right now. He's not really
He's
making
winning,
nothing.
though, for sure.
But it's nothing that's for sure. You know.
But what is Roy doing? He's doing more than Roy, though. That's for sure. He's
Yeah, yeah.
outworking Roy.
I mean, he's throwing a lot of air punches too. You know what I'm saying? And Roy's
What
staying
is Roy
away
doing, though?
right there. He just threw a right hand. You know. You know what I'm saying? They
He
threw a
ain't
right
doing
hand.
shit, though.
You feel
He
me?
ain't
He fell off guard. Might have been a little water out there.
flashy. Oh,
Niggas
that's all he doing,
niggas.
being flashy, bro. He ain't doing nothing really. All his shit is flash, bro. Leaping punches and shit like that. But look, he's getting outsmarted right here, pretty much. You know what I mean? But he breaking down Roy. Jab to the body on Roy. Right, man. Combinations and shit. Outworking Roy. Roy
That's
fight kind of
cool.
scared in this one, bro. He did fight kind of
That's
scared though.
cool.
That's what it was.
Uh, Everybody
You got
knew
to be careful with
whoever
fighting
was
that
coming.
style like Roy, bro. He was just off. He was offensive like a motherfucker. His offense was crazy. That's what it was. The nigga just had crazy ass offense. His defense wasn't just great like that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hopkins had a better defense. James Toney had better defense. Andre Ward had a better defense than Roy Jones. All them niggas, man. This nigga defense wasn't good like that, bro.
No, I'm not. I never said he was a defensive genius. I told you he had phenomenal hand speed.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's true. Now
You
that's
feel me?
true
He had
right there.
phenomenal. Yeah, he had phenomenal hand speed for that weight. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Like who had quicker hands than him? In his prime at that weight. Who? You know.
I think Roy he ended up gonna catch him. He gonna catch him. He gonna end up catching him very soon though. But Montel so far is winning the fight, man. And that's when Roy Jones he panicked. He panicked and hit him when he was down, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it was though, and I can say that honestly that he was probably may have been winning the fight, but right there so far, but he wasn't beating his ass though. You was talking like
He was
Montel
winning
was beat.
though.
Hey, but I said that I agree with that, but you said he was beating his ass. It's a difference between winning and beating his ass. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, yeah. He was,
But Montel.
you can see a guy that's getting his ass, but you can see his face. Like young Danny was getting his ass kicked in there with Earl the other night. You feel me? He's just beating his ass, you know. But you know, shit. That was that's just what it was, and that's what you was talking about. Roy, what was going on with Roy? You said Montel was beating his ass, and I'm like, I've never seen Montel beat Roy's ass. You know, now his eyes aren't swollen, none of that.
Yeah, he losing though for sure. He losing. You know what I mean? Man, that's what it was, man. He was gonna lose this fight. Well, he was losing at the time. But then he hit him with a hard right. Now Roy coming at him. He trying to go dog with him. Montel don't mind. Montel on the inside. Hey, Roy Jones, bro.
Yeah.
Now he coming forward. He trying to change his game plan. That's when he. Damn. That shit crazy. This was a good fight though. That's for damn sure.
Hey boy, you got a good run in. What you weighing right now? Yeah, H. Hey,
What's up
not
with it,
nothing.
bro?
Uh, you know, we got a fight on Saturday, man. We got a fight on our hands, and
Hell yeah.
you know, we can't afford to let rounds go in the bag like Roy is right now, But Roy's in a 12-round fight. You feel me?
Yeah. I just wanted to play that real quick. You feel me? I just wanted to
Yeah.
get that on there real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Right.
man, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Roy was a good fighter. All I was saying was I feel like James Tony Bernard, like
I
Bernard.
like
He
James
only
Tony.
Yeah, Bernard only got stopped one time, and that's when he was 50, and a white dude pushed him out the ring. You know what I mean? Other than that, he never got knocked out. And also, James Tony never been knocked out. Andre Ward never been knocked out. But Roy, he got knocked out plenty of times, bro. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, man. And he was a great fighter. They was all great fighters, though. For sure, they was all
Yeah,
great fighters. You feel
he's
me?
still a Hall of Famer. At the end of the day, you feel me? Um, a lot of people get caught up in that Floyd Mayweather stuff because he was undefeated and everything, but it's like you got to think. Ray Leonard and all them cats had losses, had L's, and they're still Hall of Fame fighters. Nobody, like this is that new Floyd era that got everybody scared about a loss and it's over. But back in the day, them cats fought the best. They fought each other, so they knew that an L could happen. You feel me? Um, it just ain't boxing ain't looked at the same way as it used to be. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I appreciate you coming through, bro. For real.
Appreciate you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
stay tuned in, baby. The 19th, man. I'll let you know what's popping, and we're gonna go from there, huh?
For sure. You already know, man. Holla at me, bro.
Okay.
I much love, man.
Hey,
Peace.
peace, everybody in the chat. Do your thing, man. Be blessed. Be safe. Gone.
Gone. You already know, man. You already know, my boy Charles Harris, man. The trainer and the father of Lolo, 17-year-old boxing phenom, Charles Lolo Harris, 17-year-old boxing phenom, man. You know what I mean? The kid is a beast, man. You know what I mean? He's a beast. Appreciate him coming through, bro. Like always. Uh-huh. Hit the like button right now. For sure. You already know, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for coming through. Hit that like button right now. You dig? Tell a friend. Share the video. Uh-huh. What'd he say? He said they all running from zombies. Who you talking about? Are you talking about the dude Nakatani? You talking about Nakatani? You said people running away from Nakatani? Uh-huh. Who are you talking about? Nakatani. He said Nakatani. They running from Nakatani, bro. For sure, man. We out, though.